Before we agree that a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, I'm gonna need...
Wow, Disney, you are truly incredible. It took you 3 years, multiple rewrites, unnecessary CGI, and $209 million just for me to enjoy a comment section of a movie I will never watch. Bless you! Why is Lord Farquaad playing Snow White? Hold on, why she do the light? Rachel Zegler. Snow White is not going to be saved by the prince. The prince. Good, because I'm here for your stepmother. Disney. We are a diverse and inclusive company. Also Disney. We don't hire daughters. Right, we have real live doors. Why are we settling for this computer-generated nonsense? The public are 50-50 on this. 50% rooting for the evil queen, 50% rooting for the poison apple. Either way, Snow White's getting taken out. Disney.
Coming to a theater near you.
Me. Is that a threat? This trailer saved my dad. He has been in a coma for 8 months, and when I played this trailer, he woke up and got out of bed to turn it off. Thank you, Disney! At this point, the monetization of this video is gonna earn Disney more revenue than the movie itself will. At this point, the comment section is the real magic mirror. I got a feeling that this movie gonna have more comments on YouTube than tickets sold. How crazy would that be? I want the queen to win in this version. Y'all are savage. The names of the 7 dwarves are pixelated, blurry, glitchy, badly rendered, fakey, unpolished, and unconvincing. Wait, what are the actual names? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the bravest of them all?
Disney for not locking the comment section.
I'm so glad they didn't. The hatred of this movie will reunite the world. It's a Christmas miracle. They really should have left Snow White in 1937. This trailer makes me want to sit on the TV and look at my couch. Is it really that bad? Gal Gadot.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
Mary.
You are, Your Majesty.
Cut the credits. How funny would that be? Disney should pay me for watching this trailer. Snow White. I'm not going to be saved by the prince. Prince, you are not worth saving. Damn. Disney started with Snow White and apparently is ending with Snow White. Wait, that's the first movie they made? Disney.
Relive the classic story.
Also Disney. Changes the classic story. Right, and I might have to spin the block on the Little Mermaid too. She doesn't need the poison apple. She's toxic enough by herself.
Disney invites you.
And I must politely decline. My Wi-Fi tried to disconnect itself to save me from watching this. No, that's cold. Rachel Zegler. I don't need your business. Everyone, your terms are acceptable. Wait, did she really say this? Wait, which one is supposed to be the evil queen? Right, because they both look bad to me. I paid nothing to watch this trailer, but I already want my money back. The dwarves look like they came from Chernobyl. I'm confused why they couldn't use actual dwarves like they aren't naturally occurring in nature. Rachel Zegler. May you never know peace. Former Disney fans. May you never know profit. It's the former that's killing me. You created a movie where the protagonist is disliked more than the antagonist. Well done. Walt did not die for this. He rolling over in his tomb. Snow Brown. Where have you been, my love? The prince, your stepmom. Nah, cause Snow Brown is diabolical. Snow White. Hello, anybody here? Projector operator, just me. Theater's gonna be empty.
Coming to a theater near you.
Prince, I shall awaken her with a kiss. Doors, Queen, Kingdom, Theater audience, General Public. No! We thankfully have the technology nowadays to make the animation look worse than the original from 1937. Rachel Zegler looks like a medieval squire boy. My goodness. Just rename it Snow Freedom Fighter in the 7th Step Army. I watched the trailer and I'm still confused on what's going on. How do I dislike this twice? The rotation of the Earth has increased by 7% just by virtue of Walt rolling over in his grave so hard. Walt didn't deserve this. Gal Gadot being jealous of Rachel Zegler's looks and complexion is like living in a mansion and envying the homeless. This casting is horrendous. Evil Queen.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Mirror.
Obviously, you are.
The end. If you close your eyes and turn off the sound, this really does have potential. At this point, just make Gal Gadot Snow White and Zegler the Witch. Y'all are ruthless. In her most challenging acting role to date, Gal Gadot has to pretend to be jealous of Rachel Zegler's looks. Come on. The CGI in this makes Polar Express look like Interstellar. This is the first time I fell in love with a villain in a movie. Guys, stop comparing Lord Farquaad to Snow White. He doesn't deserve that. Alright, I gotta chill. If I saw this movie on a plane, I would still walk out. He'll take his chances skydiving without a parachute. Before he endures watching this. I cannot.
Oh shit! Lindsay! What? Did you tell your teacher that I assaulted you? What? Answer me before I beat your ass! Well, that really isn't helping your case. I swear to God. Fine, yes. Why? 'Cause you do? I'm your mother. I can't assault you. Yes, you can. You threaten to hit me all the time. I never actually do, though. That's still assault. No, it's not. You're such a fucking idiot. Oh, you touch my baby, I'll have you dead quicker than 5 billionaires can implode a submarine. You stay out of this. Shut the fuck up before I hit you in the mouth so hard your teeth are more fucked up than Johnny Depp. What's going on? He told his teacher, shut the fuck up. You're more annoying than Rebecca Black on helium. Quicker than 5 billionaires can implode a submarine. You stay out of this. What is that? Bitch, you say one more word, I swear to God I'll have you deader than Jerry Springer.
The Tarrant Area Food Bank's Empty Bowls event is your chance to sample delectable food, walk away with a one-of-a-kind bowl, and
Meet room for all your gear. Meet Rivian.